When people think of Michael Jordan, they think of the 6 championships, the iconic dunks, and the image of the greatest basketball player of all time. But the truth is, Jordan's story is not just about trophies and highlights. It's about setbacks, failures, and challenges that could have broken him. What made Jordan the legend he became was not his talent alone, but an unbreakable mindset that refused to give up. His journey shows us that greatness is never handed to anyone. It's earned through resilience, reinvention, and relentless belief in yourself. As a teenager, Jordan experienced his first major heartbreak when he was cut from the varsity basketball team. Imagine the humiliation, the dream of being a star shattered by the coach's decision. Many would have quit right there. But Jordan used this moment as fuel. He went home and trained harder than ever, sometimes practicing until midnight. By the next year, he not only made the team but dominated it. That rejection didn't end his story, it ignited it. Now pause for a moment and think about your own life. Have you ever been told you're not good enough? Maybe you've been rejected from a job, overlooked in your career, or doubted in your dream. This is your Jordan moment. The question is, will you let it define you, or will you use it as fuel? Rejection doesn't have to be the final word. It can be the spark that drives you to greatness. When Jordan entered the NBA, he was electrifying but physically vulnerable. Teams like the Detroit Pistons created the infamous Jordan rules, a strategy designed to punish him physically every time he drove to the basket. Talent alone wasn't enough. Jordan realized he had to transform his body. He committed to relentless strength training and conditioning, turning himself into a physical force that no defense could stop. He went from being punished in the paint to being unstoppable in it. Preparation transformed potential into dominance. For years, Jordan put up incredible numbers, but the Bulls kept losing in the playoffs, often to the Pistons. Critics said he was just an individual scorer who couldn't lead a team to a championship. That criticism could have broken him, but instead Jordan chose to grow. Under coach Phil Jackson, he embraced the triangle offense, learning to trust his teammates and elevate their play. This shift from me to we turned him from a great player into a champion. 6 times to be exact. True greatness isn't about doing everything alone, it's about lifting others with you. In 1993, Jordan faced something far deeper than basketball. His father, James Jordan, was murdered. Devastated, Michael stepped away from the game he loved and shocked the world by retiring at his peak. Many thought his story was over, but Jordan found a way to heal by honoring his father's dream. He pursued baseball. Even though he wasn't dominant in the sport, this chapter gave him time to process his grief and rediscover his passion. When he returned to basketball in 1995, he came back with 2 words: "I'm back." Soon after, he led the Bulls to 3 more championships. Pain didn't break him, it reshaped him. As Jordan grew older, his explosive athleticism began to fade. Many athletes refused to adapt and quickly declined, but not Jordan. Instead, he reinvented himself. He mastered the fadeaway jump shot, used his basketball IQ, and relied on his experience to dominate younger players. Even in his late 30s, he remained one of the most feared competitors in the game. Reinvention kept him relevant long after others had faded away. Michael Jordan's journey is proof that obstacles are not the end, they are the path. He turned rejection into motivation, physical weakness into strength, playoff failures into championships, personal loss into renewed purpose, and aging into reinvention. What made him legendary wasn't that life was easy, but that he never stopped adapting, never stopped believing, and never stopped fighting. And here's the truth. You don't need to be a professional athlete to apply these lessons. Whether you're facing rejection, physical limits, loss, or the need to reinvent yourself, Jordan's story is a reminder that the obstacle is not the enemy. The obstacle is the opportunity, so when life puts a wall in front of you, don't walk away. Be like Jordan, rise, push harder, and break through with an unbreakable mindset. Share this video with someone who needs it, like it, and subscribe to Conrad Warriors.